So this is a short story. It's based on a true story. You may have heard it in the news in the last couple of weeks. This is an edited version from what you have to fit within the time requirement. So the title is Unquiet Baggage. Maybe I'm a ghost? I don't know. That seems so typical. I know I'm not an echo, a resonance, a specter, or any of the other terms thrown around by people who don't know anything about the dead. What I am is a collection of body parts tossed in a suitcase and carried onto the gold line by my husband, my murderer. At least he's not carrying me in a leaky sack. It's really not fair that I ended up this way. When we met in high school, Michael was the sweetest, though sometimes he would punch a wall and his sweat would have an angry shine to it. But he also said things like, I was his moon and stars. He wanted to pamper me. Pamper is a funny word for a 15-year-old to use. I ate it up. Michael was my bae, my boo, my lover, and my husband. Now, years later, he's my killer. The sad part is that I'm sad for him for killing me. The sad part is that I'm also sad that he's going to get caught. Ghosts can be many shades of sad, it turns out. You can't just bring a suitcase full of body parts onto the gold line and expect to get away with it. I want to yell at him. But he's not listening to my advice, my emanations, or whatever. He's making shifty eyes at everyone on the train. That black lady has his number. She's going to call the cops as soon as he's not staring her down. Same with that white beardy hipster with the square-framed glasses that look like they're made of popsicle sticks. Meanwhile, I can smell the homeless guy 2 seats down. I'm a dead girl in a suitcase, and he smells bad. Fuck LA sometimes. I'm not glad I'm dead per se, but I don't mind that much. There's something better on the horizon. I'm waiting for something, and it's going to be good and glorious. The train car wobbles and winds its way slowly through South Pasadena. My death comes at a bad time in my career. I rock social media. I can tell you all the trending hashtags, engagement tricks, click-through ratios, and the keys to maximize discovery. Michael thought I was a fucking wizard. I'll be honest, I never got with him because of his brains. He's got this fire inside him that's so rare these days. Everyone is so totally, like whatever, like chill and stuff. Why get upset? Why get excited? Why not go to sleep one day and never wake up? Michael was always the opposite. Everything got to him, the good and the bad. I brought home a silly little cupcake one day that says J plus M equals love. He cried. He cried a lot today. I don't know if anyone else on the train can see it, but me, being incorporeally and weirdly perceptive in my specter form, I can see salt tracks on his cheeks. He was crying as he chopped me to pieces in an abandoned restaurant. It's not that he didn't love me. It's that he's one of those fireworks that hisses and crackles and then, boom. I'm genuinely curious how he thinks he's going to get away with this, what he thinks comes next. Say he buries me somewhere. My guess is Eugene Debs Park. They'll probably carve our initials in a nearby tree, which is how they'll find my body. Keep in mind, he's only got a garden trowel stuffed in with me, so it's not like he can dig very deep. If he buries me and goes home, then what? He'll never recover. He'll miss me so badly. He'll want to pamper me, and I'll be gone. It actually is sad when I think about it in a distant, hey, did you hear about that dead girl in a suitcase kind of way? Maybe I'm in shock. Oh my God, that's exactly what a ghost is, isn't it? A shock when something bad happens and it sticks around. Poor Spectre can't move on because, shocker, she was chopped up and stuffed in a suitcase. Michael stands up, getting ready to get off in Highland Park. This suitcase itches. I can feel his discomfort, the shakiness in his arms and legs, but he can't let go of me. I can't let go of him either. He drags my pieces off the train, boards a bus, and then gets off again at Home Depot? Okay. I picture him dragging me through the aisles. Or maybe propping the suitcase in a shopping cart, my pieces dripping, leaving a trail that follows him around the store as he searches for a good shovel. But no, and this is the weird part, he doesn't go into the store. He lurches around the parking lot until he finds a spot next to the pillar supporting the 110, where it vaults over the river and tears through the Elysian Park hillside. I can see pavement soaked in motor oil and beds of stained cardboard boxes covered in pigeon droppings. Shit, this is depressing. I thought he would go to the park or maybe just the river and get on with it. What the fuck are we doing here? I want to go somewhere with a beautiful vibration. I'm alone now while he goes over to the day labor crew and barters for something. He wants, oh God, he wants lighter fluid and matches. This is so pathetic. The least he could do is to blowtorch me and leave nothing but ashes. His plan won't work. I'm going to be bits of bone and charred flesh while he weeps and thinks about how stupid he is. I thought maybe he'd come out of this, I don't know, changed maybe? Ready to give himself over to a grander plan? Atonement, confession, redemption, that whole thing. No. He's a failure. It's embarrassing to watch. It's dusk now. What few people come and go are clustered near the bright orange signs and the well-lit areas. The taco truck chugged away an hour ago. This end of the parking lot is abandoned. He opens the suitcase, but he doesn't remove my pieces. He splatters my remains with flammable liquid, good and wet. This is the worst. Twisted, sexual replay anyone could imagine. Now he's fiddling with the matches, but he's shaking so badly he can't do it. Finally, he gets one lit, and in the flare, I see he's crying again. There are two very clean tracks down his face, which is otherwise grimed by the terrible no-good day he's having. Will he get a taco on Fig after this? My one hope is that he doesn't end himself by walking into traffic or jumping off a bridge. His silent, tear-stained company is too much right now. If we could talk specter to specter, I might lose my mind. Despite my snark and doubts, the flames are having a powerful effect. Maybe it's the ritual of it. Fire is an ancient and profound thing. I try to manifest before him, looking as I did in high school, innocent, his moon and stars, so he can see what he's lost. If I could show myself as a mother and then as an old woman, I would appear to him that way too, give him a gut punch. That's what calls. All those years. I'll never get to find out what I could become. I give up. I'm better off free. Goodbye, Michael, husband, murderer, failure. I'm going to a place in the universe that sings.
That was awesome. That was really great. That was really great. And I'll tell you why I think it's so great. Because so many writers leave out, so you have the past, the present, and the future happening at the same time in the same story. Usually you don't hear, there's something missing, and it's usually backstory. Like how we got to that moment, just telling just enough and not, not giving away the whole story. Like some people throw up on the page. Everything would have a blah, 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 right? But you have this backstory that you're weaving into the story slowly. And you give us something unexpected too, that she feels sorry for him. She's embarrassed for him. She feels sorry for him. She's like, oh my gosh, he's a failure. Still, emotions that you don't expect that a ghost would have. Like sadness, you would have anger. That's what we expect from a ghost. With murders, rage, how do I get back at this person? But you go somewhere else, she's embarrassed for him. Right? And she's remembering this time when they loved each other. That's just so beautiful. And she also wants something. So she's not just a ghost who's floating. And she's not saying, I just want to be free. She's saying, she wants something better for him, for someone else, right? She talks about it in a prison. But it's not just, you show us what that's like. She's literally in a bag walking around, being carried around. So you show us the prison. You're not just giving us a word description of what that's like. So we know what she's thinking. So we're in her head. She has agency and there's conflict there. Is he gonna get caught? He's on the train. So there's things going on and we worry for him because she cares about him. Even though he's this asshole, he just killed her, right? So I thought it was really cool.
I think what's funny is almost the complete opposite of that on her character. I love the character. I love there's so many lines that are revealing about who she is without saying I am this type of person. And I felt like she was still in debt enabling her abuser. That she was still, it was still one of those like, oh, he's in change. And you want her to, snap out of it and see what's really happening here. But she is still hooked. And it is kind of, in the sense of forgiveness, it's nice to see, God, I wish he could be a better person. But I think that is like the anchor that is dragging her down. I think, I don't want to fly around the story too much, but the ending, I felt like, I don't want to say it was a cop-out. It's not a cop-out, but it was too easy. Like, you let yourself off the hook too easy. Because I feel like you built this scenario and you built this amazing, complex woman in a suitcase. I wish he could change. I wish he was better, but he did this to me, and I remember him chopping me up, and I'm free now. And I didn't see what caused that. And I get fire cleansing, but I needed to see something in her change or some kind of recognition, whether it's how he's treating other people on the riverbed or how he treated the guys by the taco truck or wherever he got something, where I kind of wanted to see the shift of like she was going this way with him and all this stuff starts happening and it finally starts to dawn on her like, holy shit, like this guy. And then you're kind of going in a different direction with the story at the end, and I think that would be really powerful and really something to see. I never like to give notes like if I wrote this story, but I feel like it's such a strong line that I wish you would start with, I am a collection of body parts in a suitcase carried under the goal line by my husband, my murderer. Like, I'm in, you know what I mean? And then the lines that came before that are great. Like, I underlined the first thing, maybe I'm a ghost, I don't know, that seems so typical. That's really telling of her character. Doesn't hook me into the story as much as, like, I'm a chopped up girl in a suitcase, I think you got something really compelling here. And I think it's like so close to just, like, it's a gut punch and it's almost like stabbing me in the heart. I want it to stab me in the heart. I want her to, I want to see what she can become.
I don't care what the husband thought. I don't care what he says. I care about her in the bag. So I wouldn't need to see what the hell he's saying to people. I like that it's just the lighter. I don't want her to change because enablers don't change like that. The reality is she lived her whole life with this man. And she's not going to all of a sudden say, aha, I'm an enabler. It's not going to, and you don't do that. That's like a TV show, 15-minute movie. We solve it in the end and she's a good person and now we're all happy for her. I don't think that she should change like that. Not that it has to mimic life, but it doesn't happen in life like that. People don't. It's not going to be a nice bow. And I didn't feel like her going off is that she's still feeling sorry for him. But she's like, I'm going to do this other stuff. And I agree that maybe there's something, I don't know what it is though. I don't know what it is. There's something there, but I don't think that she should all of a sudden start hating her.
Well, was it too abrupt then, right? Because towards the end, the way she transitioned from like still caring about him and then going to go off and do this other thing, that might have been too abrupt.
Yeah, it was too abrupt, but I didn't know if it was part of the editing. It was the only thing that just sort of suddenly happened. But you said you had shortened it for this, and I haven't read it. But yeah. Okay, so yeah, it would be too abrupt, but I don't think that she should make this about this. I think it would be inauthentic.
And if she didn't, on that note, okay, maybe that's just me because I always like the happy ending. But like, if you're going to go that route with it, then I think she needs to sink even deeper. I think the realization still has to be there. Like, I think she, that she is an enabler, but I think it could get darker even at the end if you went that way with it. I think if you want to go the no happy ending route, I think she could. There could be something in there still even more heartbreaking, where we, like me, I'm rooting, like, come on, you can turn this around. Then there should be that slamming door. Exactly. It's just like, yeah, you know, like, we're locking the basement now. So, yeah. But I think it's good. I mean, it really, like, you know, obviously got strong reactions from the others, so I think you got something good to taste there.
Thanks, that's a lot to me.
Yeah.